This is a Marcus. This is a Marcus.
What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome back to the Elbow Lab. It's been a lot of stuff going on, man. Record came out. Everybody got to be loving that. I know I'm loving it. If you're a Reason lover, then you got to be feeling Record. As far as on my end, as far as my company, Sean Rocker album just was released. My album was just released. We got Bo Cephas' album about to get ready to come out this year. We got a few artists out there making some noise, man. We out here in Houston. We shy everything good, but today, man, I want to just talk about Record. I mean, I've been having it for about 2 months. I done did a few projects with it, just kind of getting the feel of it. I hadn't did a tutorial on it because there was a few tutorials out there that I was checking out, trying to see how everybody, what angle they was taking, as far as what they were talking about. And y'all know how I do it. I just love to keep it, 100 and keep it simple. But today we're just going to talk about the basics of Record and just kind of getting started. If you're a Reason owner, then it should integrate with Record, going through the little security things and all the stuff that Propellerhead puts you through to make those two work together. Once you've done that, then you should have Record and you should be ready to go. And this is for Reason Record. People. So if you got both of them, then that's kind of what we're going to be working from. But you don't have to have Reason, but it just make it a little bit better because you have access to a lot of more stuff when you got Reason. So hopefully you got Reason, and now you're trying to integrate the two, and you want to know what's going on. Right now, you're looking at this is kind of the way I always set up my interface with Record. I got my mixer here at the top, and then I usually have like a master section kind of in the below my mixer or whatever, just because I like seeing the peaks, and these peaks are there, but I just like the graphics of it. What can I say? I like lights. But let's talk about just getting started. This is a song that I just got through working on. We haven't did the vocals yet, but it's called Amazing. I'll let y'all get a little bit taste of it before I get into the thick of things. Here it go. Yeah, the war's on fire. No to leave, I'm burning from the heat that it perspires. Yeah, the war's so blazing and everything you spit is so amazing. The war's on fire. No to leave, I'm burning from the heat that it perspires. Yeah, the war's so blazing and everything you spit is so amazing. Yeah, so that's a little something we working on called Amazing. It's working on a new DC album. So me, Sean, and a few more cats over here at Elbow Lab Music Group. That's what we putting together. So it's gonna be a hot joint. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's look at how normally when you first start up Record, how it looks. I'm gonna make this real quick. We're just gonna kind of go over some basics, just the interface. Just looking at maybe how to get one sound on a track, and then kind of look at it. And then the next video I'm gonna do is gonna be how you bring a Reason song that you've already done into Record. At the top here is where the mixer lives, and if you if you put it in the middle, you'll see your mouse will get kind of this little anchor. And you can just pull it down, and then you can just have the whole mixer exposed. And in the last song you saw, I had all the tracks going across. I can bring that back up, and let me put it down. And as you can see, once you start populating the tracks, this is kind of what it'll look like. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you pull it down, let's go back to the startup. And this mixer is, I forgot what the name of it is, but a lot of people have been ranting and raving about it, saying that it was one of the best mixers, and Propellerhead used this mixer because it was real popular in studios. And I've never really seen it. I worked in a few studios, but I will say this: I love the mixer. You know what I'm saying? Because it just gives me so much more flexibility. I know a lot of people talk about plugins. It don't have plugins. It don't have that. You know what? For as I'm concerned, if a DAW can give me the sound that I'm trying to achieve, I don't really care if I have a gazillion plugins. I just need it to do what I want it to do, and if it's able to do that, then I'm happy. And this mixer is well suited for all the needs that I need. Next window is the rack. Now, everybody, if you're a Reason lover, then you know about the rack. The rack is where you can go in, you can right click and you can add an instrument. We're just gonna add a real quick instrument, and then as you start to add sounds, you start to fill up the rack. And then when you make that sound, when you go out and you go get a sound and you put it in the rack, it also will land inside of the mixer, as you can see right here. And what's so cool about record, real quick, that if you want to go, somewhere real quick. Let's say like you're looking at a sound in your mixer, and you're like, okay, I'm just checking out the levels or whatever, trying to see how everything's looking, but I want to go on the rack and tweak it. Just click on rack right here, and then bam, the screen splits and it gives you the rack. And then you could, if you play it, you can see that's your sound here. And if you click on it again, you'll see that it highlights every time you click it. So that's how you create a sound in record. And you arm the track by putting the sound inside of the track, and the tracks will populate as you create sounds. Let me create another one for you. Let's just grab something. It doesn't matter what it is. And as you can see, we got another track here, and now we got another module inside of the rack. So it's very simple, real similar to Reason. The only difference to me at this point is that the mixer, how the mixer is, how big it is. Same thing happens in Reason. Whenever you create a sound, it lands on that next track inside of the mixer, inside of Reason. But it does the same thing here. It's just you have more flexibility, and also you can record vocals, that which everyone was crazy about, because everyone was trying to figure out how to get vocals inside of Reason. I mean, I think I have like 50,000 hits on one of my videos that's talking about putting vocals into Reason. So now you don't have to worry about that, because now all your Reason tracks will integrate inside of Record. You can import them into the Record, track them out, then start recording your vocals. Let's kind of look at the sequencer. As you can see, I just went down and pulled that window up. The sequencer is exactly the same as Reason. I mean, it's not a lot different going on. I mean, it's the same thing. You still have it where you can, choose how many bars you want to loop. You still have your loop down here. You still have similar. Everything is really the same, and I'm glad they left it the same, because there's no real learning curve. I mean, once you've worked with Reason and then you get in Record, you're gonna feel like you never left Reason, and you're gonna be even in more love with Record, because you're able to just get in and get the work, and you don't have to worry about all those, learning this and learning that, and what's this and what's that. I think the only thing that's gonna really you have to take some time with is the mixer, because you have so many different things that you can do inside of the mixer. You got your inputs, dynamics, EQs, inserts, sends. I mean, it's just like you're at the studio. And if you're familiar with working in the studio, then this is going to be second nature for you. If not, it's very easy. I'm going to do some more tutorials on how to, working with some sends and working with some of the different things that's inside of the mixer. But for now, just want to kind of bring y'all in and just, create a track and let y'all kind of see what was going on. So, look forward to more videos, man. It's your boy Marcus Elbow. Don't forget to go to elbowlabmusic.com. Check out my album, Sean Rocker album. Support us, man. Go ahead and cop the album. Trust me, you know what I mean? It's support, but you definitely going to be digging it. So, appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one.